What's poppin' internet? Welcome to another episode of the Synced Up Filmcast, the show where we reel you into Disney
movies.
That's
the one.
And talk about the things that we've been watching. I'm one of your hosts, Timothy DeRoe, and joining me this week is your boy Michael Clare, back at it like a bad habit.
Like a bad habit?
Yeah, that's what back at it like a bad habit.
Who says that?
I don't remember.
Nobody.
That's a classic phrase, though.
Back at it like a bad habit?
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Yeah,
let me
back
Google.
at it like a bad habit.
Yes.
I feel like there's a phrase
Back
with bad
at
habit.
Like a crack
Back at it like a crack addict.
Back at it like a bad habit. It's a Dax song.
Dax? Bro, you're quoting Dax out here?
I guess. I don't know. They say it all the time. I'm kind of funny.
Back at it like a bad habit?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I am back at it.
Yep.
Returned from my absence.
Yep.
Yesterday. I can now poop properly.
Yep.
I'm proud to say.
Oh, to see
It was a little rough yesterday. I had Friendsgiving. There was a lot of ins and outs going on. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It was
Jesus.
I'm fluffing here. You can move on whenever you like.
Anyway, yeah, enough of that. Today we're gonna be ranking Tangled, Winnie the Pooh. Next week's gonna be Encanto, so we're not gonna rank a movie. Well, we're gonna rank the movie, but we're gonna go.
We're taking a break from the list.
Theaters to go watch Encanto, and do all that stuff. But this week, Tangled and Winnie the Pooh, and we're gonna watch the Spider-Man trailer, and that's tight. And we're gonna talk about Season 2 of Arcane, and we're going to talk about the finale of Season 1 of Arcane. But before we get into that, a little bit of housekeeping for you. If you enjoyed this here show, you should consider supporting us on Patreon at patreon.com/syncedup, where for $1, you can get access to our lovely Discord. Just $1 dollar.
Small.
Small. The dog's chewing on something. Over $5, like you get access to post shows of both the shows we do, and many more goodies, all from youtube.com/syncedup podcast and podcasting services around the globe. Apologies for no post show yesterday. We had family over. It was our little Friendsgiving thing.
We was busy.
Yeah, we had to get back to it. Also, you should consider, new episodes of this show go up in all those feeds, specifically Tuesdays, 7 a.m. Central Time Zone. Gang. You can also write into this show to synceduppod@gmail.com or the Reader Mail Submissions tab at the Discord with any questions, comments, or concerns, or games, or anything really. And we will read those on the show, because that shit is empty. You should also consider dropping a follow on Twitter at synceduppod to keep up to date with all of our content from across the board. Where's the road?
The road.
We're going to talk about that today. Because we watched that.
Where's the road?
Where's the road? Road. From the SpongeBob movie.
Oh.
Oh my God.
I was absent for half of that.
Yeah, fair enough.
I was dying.
Let's just jump right into it, baby.
Jumping in.
Tangled.
Straight in.
Let's go with the plot synopsis.
Are we in the 2010s? Is this 10?
This is 2010.
We are in modern era, I'd say.
Mm-hmm.
We are today.
This is the first of the modern era. Tangled, starting her off. You gotta watch
Jill,
this dog, bro.
You spooked me.
Jill has the audacity to take a fat piss when we're doing the show.
It is a lot of audacity. A large amount.
Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous. Anyway, plot synopsis for Tangled. After receiving the healing powers from a magical flower, the baby princess Rapunzel is kidnapped from the palace in the middle of the night by Mother Gothel. Mother Gothel knows that the flower's magical powers are now growing within the golden hair of Rapunzel, and to stay young, she must lock Rapunzel in her hidden tower. Rapunzel is now a teenager, and her hair has grown to a length of 70 feet. The beautiful Rapunzel has been in the tower her entire life, and she is... What's going on?
You can keep reading.
Okay, her entire life, and she is curious from the outside world. One day, the bandit Flynn Rider scales the tower and is taken captive by Rapunzel. Rapunzel strikes a deal with the charming thief to act as her guide to travel to the place where the floating lights come from that she has seen every year on her birthday. Rapunzel is about to have the most exciting and magnificent journey of her life. What's going on? We alive? What happened? We're good to go? Why is the TV off?
The second monitor just went down. So
you just gotta unplug unplug it and plug back in. The little thing down there?
The whole monitor?
No, just that little where the HDMI cord.
It's not the TV, it's the monitor.
It's both. The TV's on too. So unplug that little thing and plug it back in. Jill probably stepped on it. That thing's like finicky. Like sometimes should be good to go. Okay, little bit.
We're getting there. You can, bro. Just talk about the movie.
Boom. All right, we're still recording. Everything's good. Okay, Tangled. So this is the first of the modern era of the films. So we get into that distinct Disney art style that we start to see with all those more modern movies. You know, Frozen, even like Wreck-It Ralph and stuff. You see that very squishy character, squishy face, bright eyes, side character that's a little animal or something weird. That's what you start to see in the new postmodern era of Disney.
Yeah, it's a very easy on the eyes.
Yeah,
there's
it's cute. It's cutesy. It's fluffy.
I think there's no way you can hate this art style. It's a very simple.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's classic.
Very baseline.
Yeah.
Now, I don't think it's not like crazy good animation. It's not like, oh, you're doing crazy things with this. Oh, this looks, you know, you're pushing the boundaries. Not at all. But this was like, I guess, probably cutting edge at the time.
Yeah.
What else was coming out in 2010?
We're pre-Skyrim.
I'm not talking video games.
2010. This is before
Let's
2012.
see. I'm just curious, like 2010 animated movies.
2010 animated movies.
That was bad English that I was typing right there.
What do we got?
Legends of the Guardians.
Oh yeah.
Megamind.
Owl movie.
Shrek 4.
Shrek 4.
I mean,
Shrek Revolution.
How to Train Your Dragon. So Tangled is not, in my opinion, Space Chimps. Wow,
No,
Space
Space
Chimps 2. I gotta say, Tangled is not some innovation at this point.
Yeah, I guess not.
This is not like amazing. Because How to Train Your Dragon, I feel like, was good animation at the time.
Yeah.
Megamind's good. I feel like it's not the cutting edge we usually get from Disney.
Yeah, but
usually
it's
Disney's
new.
leading the charge.
It's new. It's a little new.
Yeah.
Compared to the other stuff.
The other stuff.
Yeah, but this movie held up better than I remembered it doing. I guess I watched it when we were really young, but it was pretty good. It was enjoyable, fun. The music was nice.
Did you have any qualms?
No, not really. I don't think so. I don't know. I guess the movie wasn't too incredibly like exciting and like captivating, but I thought all the songs were good. Like when Rapunzel, there goes the dog. When Rapunzel's singing and stuff, and she's going ham. Those are good moments. I thought the lady, she was a pretty decent villain, although she seemed like very sidelined for the most part for like the majority of the story.
Yeah, you kind of have a lot of villains.
Yeah.
You have the guard. You have the two people that Flynn screws over, and then you also have her mom.
Yeah.
It all culminates together, but
Cultivates.
culminates. That's the one. Hey, babe.
Cultivates.
Can you pull up the rankings?
Anyway, yeah. So bring up that rankings so we can
The
put Tangled in there. Definitely enjoyable. There, you see how they improve on this because like you see the art style and it's good and it's great and it's classic Disney now in the modern era. But you definitely see like what they can you zoom in?
Oh, yeah, that works.
Yeah, that works fine.
Bing, bang.
Keep on going,
boom.
keep her going, keep
That's
her.
fine.
That's good. You definitely see like the hitches of it though, and what they improve on it when you start to get to like Frozen, Wreck-It Ralph, Frozen 2.
Yeah.
I think
really
Frozen 2 is the
create a
biggest
space for
culmination
itself.
of them all, personally, but
All right.
that's just me.
Now I have to look at this list here. I haven't thought about where I was gonna place it.
Me neither.
I think I kind of have a general idea.
Me too. But you don't gotta scroll down
that's
that
crazy. Do I think it's better than those?
I know where I don't want to put it.
This list is kind of trash.
No, it's not. This list is fine.
When you look at how far down Aladdin is,
yeah.
you really start to think maybe we messed up somewhere.
Now that we've had time to sit on it, hey,
Yeah.
once we hit that 50 mark, we can maybe switch it around.
I think I know where this goes.
Yeah, me too. 3,
2,
2, 1, 11.
8.
Okay. So either at 9 or 10. Kylie, you be the deciding factor. You want it to go at 9, you want it to go at 10? It's just Tangled. Okay, put it at 9. So just click. Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah, just hit enter.
Hit enter and type it in
Bada
there. Tangled.
bing, bada boom.
At number 9, below
Now,
Atlantis, above Princess and the Frog.
It's weird because like I don't think it's better than Beauty and the Beast, but I definitely think it's better than like Atlantis. I think it's better than Princess and the Frog. This is where this list gets messy, man.
Yeah, I don't think it's. I don't think it's better than Beauty and the Beast. I don't know. I don't think it's better than Princess and the Frog. I don't think it's better than anything, above it, except for Hercules.
I think it's better than Atlantis. I don't think Atlantis was amazing.
That movie's great. You tripping?
It's good,
You
but it's no Treasure Planet.
You tripping?
Treasure Planet outclasses it in every.
Treasure Planet is good.
But overall, the art style is way better than Princess and the Frog.
You think so?
I guess they're very distinct.
See, I like the art style of Princess and the Frog more.
I don't think I like it more. The classic Disney art style.
Well, because you can do, at least for now, you can't do too much, like crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, 2D. What am I looking for? 2D animated Disney movies always have the crazy trippy scene with all the colors.
Yeah.
You get that in the Princess and the Frog as well with the Voodoo Man.
I think you get cooler action scenes with the 3D.
Do you?
I think so.
I guess you're right. I don't know. I prefer those colorful, vibrant scenes more. I think.
LSD trip moments.
Yeah, I like that stuff. There is one in the next movie.
The next movie? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Winnie the Pooh. Now it's time to talk about Winnie the Pooh. Let's get into that plot summary of Winnie the Pooh.
This plot summary's got to be small.
It's real short. This movie.
Also short. It's like 50 minutes.
Yep.
crazy.
Yeah, when you exclude the credits, which the credits have some funny stuff in there, and there's an end credit scene.
Yeah,
yeah,
which is kind of weird.
But like it itself is just about 50 minutes long, short and sweet. Winnie the Pooh. During an ordinary day in the 100-acre wood, Winnie the Pooh sets out to find some honey. Misinterpreting a note from Christopher Robin, Owl convinces Tigger, Rabbit, Piglet, Pooh, Kangaroo, and Eeyore that their young friend has been captured by a creature named the Baxen, and they set out to save him.
That's it. That's the whole movie.
This is a real short and sweet movie.
Short, very bite-sized.
Yep. Return to form in terms of the
you get the 2D
stuff.
animation. I like the wall breaking.
Dude, I love the fourth wall breaking.
I love it a lot.
The fact that the book continually plays parts in the plot, like it saves Piglet from flying off into the sky.
Yeah.
That moment when Eeyore and Pooh get tangled up in the thing, and he starts dragging the sentence away, and he like dunk dunk dunk,
or
and then he hits
they
the
built
ground.
a ladder out of the words.
Yeah.
Like I like that a lot.
I wish that paragraph was. You can also see what's about to happen if you read the book.
Yeah,
Before it happens, it's really funny stuff.
My qualm with this movie is it's the first movie I feel like I've watched where I'm like, this is not for me.
It's for me.
It is not for me. I felt like
for little babbies.
I felt like it was for babbies.
Yeah, it's for babbies.
Which is okay.
I'm a little babby.
I'm okay with the Babby movie.
Yeah.
But it's not for me. I wasn't like
watching this movie because I watched it.
There's no stakes.
Yeah, no, there's no stakes.
That's
the whole point. That's the whole conceit of the film.
I know.
There is no stakes. That we're stuffed animals. I think this movie is like incredibly clever and funny and witty and like all of its writing.
There's some good jokes.
Like, can you tie a knot? I cannot. You can. Oh, you cannot. That's great. No, I cannot not. You cannot not. And then Eeyore's like, oh, but it's all for naught. It's so good. I love those little interactions. Piglet chops all the. You need to get all 6 of us out. So she chops all the little things into the 6 little lines. I can't tie a knot, but I can tie a bow. So good. I love it so much. Like I feel like all the jokes, pretty much every single joke, I feel like feels a little too advanced for a kids movie, and it's perfect for me. I love them all.
That's my problem. Is the jokes are great, but I'm not buying into anything else in the movie.
Because all of the moments with Winnie, when Owl flies out of the pit and then talks to him and then flies back down, then everyone's like, ow. And then they don't get on him for flying. They get on him for like something completely different. And they're like, oh shit, like that's a whole thing. And they're completely oblivious to the fact that he just flew out of the pit and flew back in. And he's like, we'll wait for you for weeks. Tigger making Eeyore, Tigger 2. I love Tigger. He's classic. Pretty much all of Winnie the Pooh's little moments, he says some funny shit, like just certain lines that he says in response to things which are stupid. Like what he's saying is dumb, but also really, really funny. Yeah. And then like sometimes he's dunking on people. It's just little minuscule stuff in the writing. Like when Piglet brings up a little flower to pull them up. It's like, you need something a bit longer. And then Piglet pushes up a book. Yeah. And then pushes it down. He's like, oh, he's right. And then Pooh's like, oh, Piglet's right. When Owl read this, it lags a bit in the middle. And it's even funnier because Pooh is stupid and his head is currently in the middle of the book. And it's kind of like the play on the words and the jokes. It's like the whole movie feels like a play on words always.
Yeah, the movie was definitely one of those things where it feels like all the jokes are written first. The whole movie's written way before. Yeah. And then everything is just designed to be clever and funny.
It's so funny.
And the animation always plays into what's going on.
They're charming characters. Great. They're lovable characters.
I don't know about lovable.
They're lovable, bro. They're lovable and classic, bro. They all have their own little charm, their own little niche. They fit
the only character I love is Christopher Robin because he comes in and he's like, "Oh, what are you boys up to? What are y'all doing?"
He's the worst character in the film.
How is he the worst character?
He's just a little young British boy, but everybody else has their own little thing. Like Pooh, classic. Piglet. I feel like the only character that doesn't feel super fleshed out and a little odd is Rabbit. But even then, he still feels like kind of
Rabbit's the Squidward of this team.
Pretty much. The Owl's funny, writing his memoirs.
I don't know why it doesn't do it for me. I can't explain it because you're right. The jokes are good.
They're great.
The animation's pretty solid.
I like the singing.
I can't tell you why.
I like the honey pot scene where everything was honey.
I can't vibe.
And he's swimming through the honey.
I cannot vibe with this movie.
Damn, I can't.
I had to pause it 3 times.
You had to pause it 3 times?
I was like on the edge of boredom.
Are you kidding me?
I can't explain it.
I was locked. The whole time I was like, wow, this is a joy to watch. This is so
because I never got bought in, I feel like. Like, I know who these characters are, but I have no care for them.
Cannot believe you, bro.
I can't explain it, dude.
Cannot believe you.
It's not a bad movie.
I feel like this is the first.
I watched a movie that was not my movie. That was definitely not made for me.
I love this film. Good. I only remembered parts of it, so I guess I had watched it, but I don't know.
Yeah, but there's a lot of Winnie the Pooh things you could have watched.
I know.
The Tigger movie, the OG stuff.
You don't know how to read, Pooh. Yeah, but
it's
especially not the strange one.
You can go to the. You can bring up the rankings.
Bother. My tummy.
I know where this goes.
You know where this goes?
Yep.
Dun, 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 dun. Now you need to scroll up some more.
Please don't tell me you think it's better than.
Scroll up a little. Let me see what's up there.
No way, dude.
Let me see what's up there. Let me see what's up here.
I know exactly where it should go. We need to come to agreement on this, because if it's
we're not going to there's no agreement here.
It's not.
All right.
It doesn't go that high.
Y'all motherfuckers gonna hate me for this one.
I already hate you, dude.
You already hate me for Meet the Robinsons.
Your top 5 is like Meet the Robinsons.
Y'all gonna hate me for this one. This was one I hadn't seen, so I hadn't seen this one. This is a new watch for me. Bringing it in
breaks
hot.
The top 5, I'm crying.
Bringing it in hot. I gotta think deep here. I don't want to weigh people being pissed at me versus where I think it should go. I feel like I should always just put it where I think it should go. But then I think about like legacy titles and what they mean, the historical significance to some of these films, and how I don't want to put it too high. I don't want to step on their legacy. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But
I'm ready.
I'm trying to think.
I didn't even have to. I didn't take much thinking. I know exactly where it goes.
It's taking a little bit of thinking for me. Yeah, it's between 2 spots for me right now. I'm trying to analyze the movies around this, figure out where I want it to be. Looking real real hard, thinking real hard.
Come here. Here's your.
A lot of people are gonna be mad at this pick. I hope there's someone in the Discord. I hope there's someone in the Discord that's
nobody's gonna watch this movie, bruh.
I think that goes right there.
It's 50 minutes.
It's short and sweet, bro. That's the point. That's the point.
I had to stop twice.
What are
you doing, Joe?
I think. Oh, jeez, this is difficult for me. I might flip a coin.
Do not. Just pick one. Yeah, just pick the lower one.
I'm thinking back to watching
the movie that you're thinking about.
If it goes above or down.
It definitely does, dude.
And I'm trying to think about that specific film. I don't want to spoil my pick. Do I think that film is better than this one?
It's definitely not better.
Okay, I know where this goes.
Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. 18. 6. That's a big difference. You think it's better than Meet the Robinsons?
I actually do. And the reason I say that is because Meet the Robinsons is a joy and it's great. But the whole... No, Joe, get out of here.
You suspicious doggy.
You better not pee in here. This whole movie, man. I felt the opposite of what you felt. Like I felt glued to it. The whole time. I felt like I was smiling the whole time. And I was like, this is great. This is a joy. This is childhood. This is nostalgia. This is funny. This is witty. The art style is good. I love the characters.
I have some theories.
And fluffy.
Maybe because my mind is on such high stakes Spider-Man level banger movie right now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want...
You don't want to just sit back, relax, and watch it.
I don't want the vibe movie right now.
Yeah.
Like, that's what Winnie the Pooh.
I might watch this movie again tonight.
I cannot, dude. It is not that good.
I loved it, man. I really loved it.
You think it's better than Meet the Robinsons?
I do, and I was the other movie I didn't know if I wanted to make it better than Hunchback and Notre Dame or not.
Because here's the deal: if you're saying it's better than Meet the Robinsons, Meet the Robinsons is like what, your number 3 overall?
On my personal list, I have no clue. I haven't been keeping a personal list.
Why is she just staying in the middle of the table?
Because she gets this thing where she doesn't want you to. When you're like, "Hey, come here," she's like, "No."
Just sit there, and she won't go there. And then pull the chair closer to you.
She's like, "No." The moment you're like, "Hey,
closer.
Jill," she'll come here until you say, "Come here," and then she's like, "Nah."
Yeah,
that's how she does it.
Okay, well, so where does this go?
Where's in between 6 and 18? Is there a perfect middle to that?
Just put it somewhere between 12 and 13.
Is
around that range?
Honestly, I was gonna say 16.
6? Well, that's not how that works.
I know.
She's clearly on the lower end.
Is 12 right in the middle? 1, 2, 3, 4. I won't wait. I wanted to put it. I don't know. Why can't I do this math? It doesn't make any sense. What doesn't make any sense of this math is because of you having to put like something in there. There's 12 spots in the middle. The middle of 12 would be 6 down, so that would be, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it goes at 12. Yeah, it goes right above Chicken Little, right below Beauty and the Beast.
I do think it's better than Chicken Little.
Me too.
Maybe.
No, 12's right in the middle.
No, you're good.
12's right in the middle.
That's fine.
There we go.
Wow, dude, this list is trash.
No,
You said Winnie the Pooh and Chicken Little are better than Mulan.
Mm-hmm. I continually, once we hit 40, I said it again. I think we could shift Mulan down.
Anthropomorphic. That's right, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the
anthropomorphic animals.
Yeah, that's the correct term.
Yeah, Winnie the Pooh.
I've never seen
Chicken
Zootopia,
Little.
so we'll see where that hits.
You've never seen Zootopia?
Nope.
Wow.
Everyone says it's top notch. Wow.
It is pretty good, dude. It's relevant, has something to say.
Yeah. Anyway, bring the list back up so I can read. Some of the
top
stuff.
10, I guess.
Yeah. So Chicken Little or Winnie the Pooh got put at 12, in between Chicken Little at 13 and Beauty and the Beast at number 11.
Well, in the middle there.
But the top 10 of the list is currently as follows: 10, Princess and the Frog; 9, Tangled; 8, Atlantis; 7, Hercules; 6, Meet the Robinsons; 5, The Hunchback and Notre Dame; 4, The Lion King; 3, Treasure Planet; 2, Tarzan; 1, Lilo and Stitch. If you want to get the list in a visual form, you can look in the description to see that there. To see it right down there.
I can't believe you think that movie's better than Meet the Robinsons.
And now we're
after hearing you talk about how much you love Meet the Robinsons, and then saying this is better.
I love this movie, dude. This movie is great. And I'm probably gonna go watch it again when I'm done with this.
Play Halo.
Adri leaves tomorrow for like 5 days.
And she wants to watch Winnie the Pooh?
No, but like I won't see her after tonight.
She wants to watch Winnie the Pooh?
I have no idea.
And watch what she wants to watch.
So yeah, but that's not playing Halo regardless.
Okay.
Anyway, so yeah, she'll be gone till Friday, so I'll have plenty of Halo time.
Sad, bro.
Plenty of Halo.
A lot of Halo time though. All right, what's next? What you got?
So we're gonna be watching Encanto this week. That comes out from the day that you're listening to this, tomorrow or tonight. I'm not quite sure if it comes out Tuesday night or Wednesday. I have no idea.
Sometime this week before Thanksgiving.
But Encanto's the next movie, so we're gonna be putting a pause on the list. We're currently at 42 out of 50.
No old movies.
After next week, we're gonna be at 43 of 51, and then we're going to continue
4 weeks.
Huh?
We're 4 weeks out.
Yeah. Well, we don't know if they have like an early showing because they do like the little early showing things. We'll have to check Regal. But after Encanto, we'll bring it back the following week with Wreck-It Ralph and Frozen. Boy. Will Lilo and Stitch get knocked down? I think Frozen has a chance. I'll have to rewatch it. It's been a while since Frozen 1.
I don't think
Wreck-It Ralph will top Lilo.
I think I know 70% of the words to Frozen.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Like,
I think
so good.
I think Wreck-It Ralph won't top it, but Frozen has a solid chance. Frozen solid.
Frozen is. Let's talk about some Spider-Man.
No, we gotta talk about Arcane. It's getting a season 2.
What's that first?
Because that's in the news.
Okay.
Anyway, we just had to throw that out there that Arcane is getting renewed for season 2. We'll talk about our thoughts on Arcane after we watch
very good
Spider-Man
season 2 announcement. Like if you were announced season 2 for any show,
yep, this is it.
Better be Arcane.
Spider-Man trailer.
We'll say. I wish. You worried?
You can't trust this dog, bro.
Well, she went outside. I think we should be fine. Dude, Arcane 2. I was really hoping it would be. I was hoping they would conclude the story.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just a continuation of the story. Bro, what are you doing? Get out of here. Go.
Dude,
shoot.
Jill, you're dumb. D-U-M-B.
I was hoping it'd be a continuation or a new story. But they definitely did not finish the story. So
nope. And this story's popping.
Okay, Spider-Man
trailer. Run it.
That movie's still not out.
Oh, I thought that shit dropped like 6 months ago. I thought that movie's been out all year.
Yeah, I thought that movie came out a long time ago. Top Gun Maverick apparently isn't out yet.
Yeah, wild.
Blows my mind.
I hit that. Oh, you're clicking the wrong. There you go.
I can't say I haven't done that before.
I know.
Is it scroll up? Is the audio? Is it on? Scroll. Yeah, scroll there. Yeah. Oh, why
unmute it? Unmute it. Click that little. There we go. Yep,
yeah.
Boom.
There's a lot going on in this trailer. We could pause frame by frame if we wanted to, honestly.
Hello, Peter.
The rain.
Ever since I got bit by that spider.
So good.
I've only had 1 week.
Hello, Peter.
This is clearly the first 5 to 10 minutes. The Public Enemy thing.
Don't make it too loud, Kelly.
reach that spell where you wanted everyone to forget.
Yeah, that has to be in the beginning.
Yeah. Maybe like 15 minutes. Because then I feel like we hit this point, the movie goes nuts. So is he fighting Green Goblin and Doc Ock at the same time? Because that's the same bridge, right?
Yeah, it looks like it. Maybe.
But like you get this fight with Doc Ock, and then maybe you don't see Green Goblin again.
Maybe that's the focal point of where they come out.
Yeah.
Green Goblin dibs.
You're not Peter Parker.
Yeah. He's like, what? You're not Peter. All right. So there's some theories here. You see how his tentacles got the red?
Yep.
Is that because he's stealing Peter's tech, or Peter is using the nanonites to like mess with him?
There are others out there. We need to send them
Or maybe
back.
it's even healing him.
So
If you pause there, it looks like that's Mary Jane
It
on his
looks-
chest.
It looks
Like Toby's Mary Jane.
It does.
In the scene when they're talking to Doc Ock, like, what's your name?
Mm-hmm.
Octavius. Some people are thinking
That-
he's talking to other Peter Parkers.
Yeah.
Because that makes more sense.
That they intercut.
Because that scene just seems awkward and rude.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
into the dark.
And if they were like, my name's Peter Parker, then they'd be like,
What do you mean?
nah, for real.
For real, what's your name?
Fighting
I don't know.
Spider-Man.
I don't want to get my
Bro,
hype
because
levels-
if that scene is just actually what it is,
Yeah.
I'm pissed. Because that's just rude. Why are you so rude to Doc Ock?
I
bro?
know. I still want to keep my hype levels low, but it's hard.
So
It's
now
hard,
we
it's
know
hard.
Peter wants to send them back without. He
And
just
we-
doesn't want to kill them all.
Yeah, and we know this Strange scene is a fight with Strange.
Look at that.
So he obviously fights Strange for a bit.
Yeah, I think that lasts for maybe 5 minutes or something. Now we got a shot coming up here. I want you to keep your eye on a certain somebody. If you haven't seen this trailer yet, if you have,
No, it's not. It's not. They edited it out. It was only in the Brazil.
No, but you can still see it here, bro. Look, keep your eye on the lizard. Where's he jumping to?
And
That's all that matters.
Electro looks like he's jumping somewhere else.
Where is the lizard jumping to? Clearly not at Tom Holland.
Yeah. Couple of theories here. Couple of theories here. Is it the other two spiders, or does because there's some theories?
Is
that-
Doc Ock help out?
Is Spider-Man teaming up with Doc Ock because it seems
I think
that way?
that's cool.
Maybe.
This scene very reminiscent of Amazing Spider-Man 2.
And if you pause there, that does look like Andrew Garfield's suit's hand, and
It
not,
does. It also kind of looks like one of Tom Holland's suits too.
Yeah,
It's
so
one
it's
of.
hard.
It's so hard to
It
tell.
doesn't look like the one that he.
I think
jumps
there's
off
something after this too. You can play. There might be another thing.
What's happening?
Yeah.
They're starting to come
He says he can't stop it from coming in.
with, whatever it is.
But like, who is he talking about then?
I think he's just talking about. I don't know.
Because like clearly they like okay. So Doc Ock and Green Goblin are together. They're on the same bridge.
The reason I think they team up is because Strange makes some comments about how their fate is to go and die by Spider-Man, and then Tom is like, there has to be another way. We gotta do something else. That's why I think he might be teaming up with Doc Ock, because maybe he teams up with Doc Ock. They get like a rapport, and then Strange is like, all right, we gotta send him back, and he has to die, and then Tom Holland is like, nah.
So Doc Ock goes crazy because the arms start to like kind of take over his body.
Yeah, but he comes back. He
does.
back.
He gains some control and like kills himself, right?
Yeah.
The red thing, does the nanite technology have the ability to suppress that from happening?
I don't know.
And so Doc Ock's completely in control?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because it's kind of an archaic tech.
You're not Peter.
But if he hops into this universe,
Yeah.
the tech level
Yeah,
in this
yeah,
Spider-Man
it's
movie is
different.
way higher than the original Spider-Man movie. So maybe they could solve that problem real quick.
Yeah.
Strange could be like, whoop, you're healed.
Yeah, the CG is gonna be slick.
It's
Slick.
I'm super excited
Yeah,
for
no,
this.
December 17th. We're less than a month away.
We didn't even talk. There was like maybe 5 more things you could have talked about in that
Yeah,
trailer.
so many theories.
So
You go
good.
online, find out for yourself.
What are we at? Like 3 weeks, 4 weeks out?
Less than 4 weeks.
I'm watching this midnight, dude.
Yeah.
I will be there.
I'm not missing this hoe.
Maybe in Spider-Man suit. I might have to cop one.
Dude, I'm not opposed.
I'll go as Tobey Maguire. You can go as Andrew Garfield. It just feels so necessary. This feels weird to say. I think this might be the last hoorah
For Spider-Man?
for
MCU hard hitting?
phase 1 through 3 MCU.
Oh. No, I think we out of phase 1 through 3 MCU. I think there's no more
Well,
hurrahs.
yeah, no, I think we are, but I think this is the last like big thing, like
Until we're into the new era.
yeah, of
Yeah.
Doctor Strange and Tom Holland,
Yeah,
all
we
these
still got
characters.
Multiverse of Madness and stuff.
I know, but this feels like this is
Yeah.
it. How do you top this, man?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I'm super excited though.
Me too. Anyway, now it's time to talk about the things we've been watching. We watched the SpongeBob movie. Still good.
Always good.
Yeah.
It's a
Funny.
classic.
Funny. Good memes out of that.
I don't know why. I also feel like this movie's made for babbies, but I love it.
Yeah, it's great. And then we watched Spider-Man 1.
So we did rewatch the original Spider-Man, Tobey Spider-Man.
It was classic and nostalgic, but a lot of stuff doesn't hold up.
Very nostalgic.
Yeah.
Is the
like in terms of like special effects and stuff. Oh, goddamn.
The scale of the fights is way lower.
Yeah.
It's just throwing some punches.
Yeah.
And like
a couple of one-on-one fights of we're just gonna punch each other a couple times, and then like the biggest stakes is Mary Jane might fall.
Yeah. There's some cool. I think the scene the Thanksgiving party. That's a cool scene.
Yeah.
Where
there's
but it's just classic lines. Is really what it is.
It does, and it feels like when you take this movie as a whole, it feels like not shit happens in this, man.
I'll get you for 3 minutes.
Yeah, like not.
No,
shit.
nothing happens in this film.
Yeah,
I was kind of shocked how fast we got into like.
We're Spider-Man.
Yeah, we're bit.
Yeah,
like a couple minutes in.
It was weird.
It also just feels like a different era. It doesn't. Nothing feels relatable.
Yeah,
like the stuff that happens in like Homecoming, that Spider-Man movie. There's relatable stuff there.
Yeah,
just
like our time.
The early 2000s high school bullying experience that's portrayed in that movie.
Yeah.
No, I can't relate to at all.
Yeah.
That's not what my high school experience was.
Yeah.
But it's still good.
It's still art.
I want to watch. I mostly want to watch number 2.
Yeah, everyone
because I want to. Well, I just want to remember everything about Doc Ock's character. That's all I care about. I know a lot of people are excited for Willem Dafoe as Green Goblin.
Yeah, but it
doesn't do anything.
In Spider-Man 1, Willem Dafoe's Green Goblin is like. When I watched it, I was like, man, he really actually is not that exciting.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything.
He's classic, but in the modern era, I was like watching it, and I was like, yeah, this is rough.
It's just it doesn't excite me. I don't think like you can compare it to like everybody's starting villain. I didn't think like Vulture was that crazy of a villain either. Like as an introductory villain.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
What was Amazing Spider-Man's first villain? Lizard. They're all kind of like mid for the first ones. I don't know. I feel like Mysterio has probably been my favorite.
Yeah, that shit was hitting.
Mysterio was probably the best one. And I think Doc Ock is, if we rewatch it, I hope we will.
Yeah.
I think that'll be the best
one. It's good stuff. And then, of course, we finished one and only Arcane.
The last
act. Yep. Act 3 is out. 3 episodes.
Dude, it's good.
That's fucking so good.
It is.
Goddamn.
After further thinking, it's probably my show of the year.
It's so good.
The animation is
so good.
So good. You can take just the scene of
them fighting on the bridge.
Are we allowed to spoil?
Let's know.
Okay, 2 characters fighting on the bridge at the end. Good. Last episode maybe.
Like, what's up, Danger?
It is so good, dude.
So good.
It is taking me back to Spider-Verse. That's the vibes it gives me.
Hip hop kicks in, and you're like, oh shit!
And you get that a lot in this show, where you're like, okay.
You get full-on music videos, and they hit every time.
There is an actual music video.
Yep.
I hate it.
It's great.
It's the one part of the show I hate.
Really? I liked it.
I didn't need it, dude.
I loved it.
I didn't need to see Imagine Dragons in the streets of Zaun.
I loved it.
But it's so good. I can't recommend it enough. You don't need to know League of Legends. You don't need to know anything about video games.
Really, yeah, because I don't really give a shit about League of Legends. I don't know none of the characters. I've only played like maybe a cumulative hour of League of Legends.
Yeah.
And this show was the shit.
It is so good, and being able to tell a story over like a 15-year span or something. Mm-hmm. They did such a good job. Mm-hmm. Watching all these characters grow. I can't
wait till season 2. That's just gonna hit so hard.
Yeah.
And the fighting game. I'm excited for the fighting game too.
I don't have enough good things to say. Go watch it.
Yeah.
I know, like someone like my dad would probably be hesitant to watch it because he doesn't know anything about it.
Even Chance says you couldn't pay me to watch that shit, and I was like, bro, Chance.
I don't know. I need him too. It's so good. I think
you would like it, bro.
If you don't like it, I need to know a reason why.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how you could.
I think you would like it. It's really good.
I'm glad. Is this the biggest success now for video games? Video games adapted into.
If we're talking about success or just like good, probably success.
Honestly, it's what was bigger? Sonic,
Pokemon, Pikachu, Detective Pikachu. Sonic
I guess
made
you're
a lot
right.
of money, and then The Witcher did great, but I guess that was a book first. So
yeah, this did really good though.
But Netflix. In terms of like quality,
it's definitely the best thing.
It's way
I can't wait for season 2.
Yeah.
What else?
They did what you're supposed to do. Which is
what are you supposed to do?
You make a show first, and the video game is the sprinkle on top. That's how you. I feel like that's how you have to do it. It's what The Witcher did. So that was good.
Another thing though is that League isn't a lore-based game already.
Yeah,
it's just a game,
and
they also have characters. That's why it's so easy to like take these characters and then just write whatever story you want.
Exactly.
I feel like they could have told any story they wanted because there's not like some guideline you have to follow.
Yeah.
Like watching something like Assassin's Creed.
Yep.
Sucks because you're like, this doesn't This doesn't match anything I know.
Exactly.
You're totally going off what I've already learned and loved from the game. And so I'm just not. I'm already out immediately. Yeah. But you don't have to do that as long as you use the characters' names. You're good.
But yeah, I feel like that's what they did is they made a show first and foremost, and the video gaminess, the referential stuff was the sprinkle on top.
Yeah.
It wasn't you need to know this character, you need to know that character. Like if you knew this character or if you knew that character, there's spicy moments for you. But if you didn't, it was still good.
Yeah.
Still real good. Anyway, that's it for the stuff we've been watching. What's coming up?
What's coming soon?
Wednesday, you got Encanto. The Resident Evil show on Netflix.
It's shocked.
House of Gucci on Wednesday.
House of Gucci. Is that the...
That's the Lady Gaga, Adam Driver. Yep.
I'm down. I like those actors.
I'm down too, but I wish it was on something that I could stream. I don't want to go to movies.
Oh, theaters. It's theater?
Yeah. The Unforgivable. That's the Sandra Bullock Netflix joint. The Beatles Get Back. That's the Beatles documentary.
On Disney Plus.
On Disney Plus. And then Licorice Pizza. That one shit movie we watched the trailer for like a few months ago that I was into.
Licorice Pizza sounds like a Jake Gyllenhaal movie.
Yeah. And then you can write into the show, synceduppod@gmail.com or the Reader Mail Submissions tab of the Discord with any questions, comments, concerns, or games, and we may read those on the show. Please do that because right now we got nothing.
He's got not a
It's a little bit empty, but now it's time for the Super Patreon post show. So if you support us at patreon.com/syncedup for $5, you can get access to the post show that we're about to do. If not, we'll see you guys next week. If you do, we'll see you in a few minutes.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.